What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I would really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. That is the first link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Nonetheless, man, welcome in everybody. Happy Tuesday. I hope you guys are doing awesome. And the first sign I saw was Pisces, so let's go ahead and get it cracking. Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Pisces, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, Melissa, how are you doing, dear? Messages for Pisces here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Let's go ahead and see what's cracking, okay? Pisces, the overall energy for you guys here is the Two of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Pisces, is the Four of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Five of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present here, Pisces, is the High Priestess, which is your card. So you may be connecting with a fellow Pisces, a Cancer, Scorpio, possibly an air sign, or even an earth sign. So from what I'm seeing for you guys in the next 24 hours, it does seem to me like you're coming to a conclusion of meeting somebody new. I definitely feel like there were a lot of pros and cons to a person you were dealing with. It was almost like you didn't directly know if you wanted to be with them or not. You didn't know if you really wanted any sort of forward movement with them or possibly a future with them because you couldn't come to a clear and precise decision. So the Two of Pentacles to me was you kind of weighing in the pros and cons about a certain person, not really knowing intuitively if this is the one for you. Ultimately, though, I do feel like you are making the decision here that you're probably going to look for somebody else as you're not 100% vibing with the individual you're connecting with. And with all that being said, your person here doesn't necessarily seem to fight it. So it seems to me, Pisces, that you may have had a little bit of a connection with somebody, but considering that they weren't really that mad when you decided to do something else or decided to meet someone new, with all that being said, you're just moving into a different direction. As for the outcome that's present here, Pisces, the High Priestess, when it comes towards love and romance, you are simply going to trust your intuition on who you should be involved with romantically, and if that person doesn't pass the vibe check, then you're not going to be giving them the satisfaction of being a partner with you. So that's what I'm feeling here for you, Pisces. You were connecting with somebody. It was a little bit, there was a little bit of a vibe there, not 100%. And I think that you're recognizing, all right, if my intuition doesn't really check this person out, it's not really the person for me. So I am seeing you letting go of a connection that you had a little bit with someone so you can find something that feels even better. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So we started out with my water signs. So we're going to go water, fire, air, earth, going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Aries gang? Messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 247 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get ourselves one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening, man? What's happening? Aries, the overall energy for you guys here is the Death card in reverse. You can be connecting possibly here with a Scorpio for some. Your current energy is the Seven of Pentacles. The person you're dealing with here is the King of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Aries, is the Hermit card. So you can be connecting possibly here with a Virgo for some or a Scorpio. Based on what I'm seeing for you, Aries, I do feel that you have been making an investment a little bit into you. I think you've been investing a lot more into your memories, into your healing, into your past. This is taking a look at things you haven't moved past from, such as things you've experienced, okay? You haven't moved past them yet. You haven't moved on from them yet. So you're kind of taking a look at things you need to heal from. And I do feel for some of you here, Aries, It could be a figure, possibly an authority figure, that you still have healing to move forward from. This could possibly be a narcissistic parent, such as a mother or father. This could be a narcissistic friend, a narcissistic partner, okay? The energy, though, of narcissism kind of clouds this reading, where you are trying to move past some sort of authority figure that had really hurt you in the way that they would try to express their authority over you. As for the outcome that's present here, the Hermit card, you are focused right now on really honing in on that wisdom that nobody has control over you and that you are the sole proprietor of your life. And I am seeing for those Aries that are dealing with this current situation, you're investing in time healing from the damage that they may have caused, okay? So I do see healing, but mainly healing over somebody who tried to play an authority figure or an authority role in your life. And ultimately, you are getting your independence back. So that's something that I really like to see here overall. And I really like to see in general when people are prioritizing their healing and ultimately prioritizing their happiness. So far, so good, Aries. It looks really good. If this reading does resonate with you, just a reminder, you are the sole proprietor of your life. Nobody has authority over you. Point blank, period. I don't want to hear it, okay? You can live your life in whatever way that you choose to, and if somebody tries to deny you that, then that is a person that should be denied out of your life, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, water, fire, going to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Libra gang? That's it is for Libra here, the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Thank you so much, Mavis Andrews, for the 40. Thank you for your reading. You're welcome. Thank you so much for viewing and watching, as well as sending a donation, okay? All right, messages for Libra here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 293 people in the chat, please drop a like, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. You're much appreciated. Messages for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Libra, the overall energy for you guys here is the 10 of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Libra, is the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the 2 of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present here is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Libra, I did see the Ace of Cups while I was shuffling, but luckily this time it did not come out. So you can be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or possibly a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. From what I'm seeing in your reading so far, I don't know why that message came through. That is so weird. Something about guacamole. Are you guys eating Chipotle right now, Libra? Or is somebody eating guac and chips? Because I just tasted guacamole and I was like, why the fuck is this relevant to Libra's reading? Nonetheless, though, getting back into it. We got here the 10 of Pentacles as your overall energy, and then the 7 of Pentacles reverse as your current energy. So, from what I'm feeling here for you, this is about people. I kind of feel like your family, I don't know if this is what you're dealing with, but from what I'm seeing, it's a family who tries to pretend as if they're perfect, but beyond that surface of perfection, it's a very dysfunctional family that you may possibly be a part of. Whether this is your friends group, Libra, that you consider family, whether this is your real family, or whether this is just a group you belong to. There is dysfunction within the group, and you recognize that dysfunction. And it appears to me that someone here tries to pretend that perfection genuinely exists, but ultimately it doesn't. And I think you're getting tired of investing your time into your family here, or possibly your friends here, who are consistently trying to keep a good image. I think you're tired of that, Libra. I think you're tired of that. And if this does resonate towards family, it does appear to me that you may have a family that singles you out, or you may have a family that tries to kind of make you the black sheep. And if that's the energy that you're in right now, it's something that is definitely not what you want to resonate with anymore. I think you're getting ready to kind of walk away from that, because I think what you're acknowledging, Libra, is that nobody is perfect. Everybody is perfectly imperfect, and you don't want to be a part of some sort of group of people or some sort of family that is consistently trying to keep up with this amazing image when truthfully it's dysfunctional. So if you do belong to one of those families that is dysfunctional and always tries to appear perfect, I think you're tired of that. I think you want to authentically, unapologetically be yourself. And you don't want to deal with any sort of repercussions for that. And that's what I'm seeing here for you, Libra. You are unapologetically being yourself. You are not dealing with repercussions from anybody because ultimately you are going to stand in who you are. And I really like to see that for you. And I really like to see you distancing yourself from an environment that is constantly calling for perfectionism because truth be told, nobody is fucking perfect. And that's simply the truth, okay? So whatever your environment was here, whether it was your family, whether it was a friends group, whether it was whatever, you're done with that. You really are walking away from a toxic environment where people can't accept who you are, the flaws you make, and just genuinely recognize that being perfect or having perfection is not necessarily a real thing. So I feel that you're walking away and no longer investing your time in these types of people. You'd rather be around people that are real heavily than people that are fake. And I agree with that anytime, Libra. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $19.99 donation, Alexis W. Thank you so much. You are amazing as well, my dear. Thank you so much for the donation. That is much appreciated, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my Taurus, a.k.a. my Bull Gang? What's happening, man? Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 398 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Bull Gang. Let's see what we got coming through for you. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. Taurus, the overall energy for you, beautiful people, is the 9 of Pentacles. So you can be connecting possibly here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy here is the 4 of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Queen of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Taurus, is the 8 of Cups in reverse. From what I'm seeing for you, there's definitely a big disconnect between you and another individual. But right now, I really do feel like you're enjoying your solidarity. I really do feel like you're enjoying your solitude, actually. That's the word I meant to say, your solitude. You're really just enjoying being on your own and just not really being around this person. Your singality right now feels great. Being single from someone who you used to be a part of like 24/7. So whoever this is that you're connecting with here, it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but I do feel like the person you're connecting with as well is definitely feeling that the split was necessary. So there could have been a breakup here for some of you Taurians. If it wasn't a breakup, possibly it was just like a disconnect between you and your friend or possibly a family member. But from what I'm feeling so far, you walked away from somebody, they walked away from you, and ultimately you feel good about being on your own and being independent again. And that's something that's really important to acknowledge because independence can be a very beautiful thing and it can feel absolutely amazing. Now, what I will say though, is that even though the person you're dealing with, Taurus, tends to kind of come off as if they like the fact that you two had split, I think secretly someone wants to come back. 8 of Cups in reverse. I think secretly the person you're dealing with isn't enjoying their independence as much as you are and possibly may even be dependent on you. So I do feel like whoever this is you're connecting with is really hoping that you might consider walking back into their life. And of course, with Mercury retrograde coming quite shortly as it is in the pre-shadow and with Venus being in retrograde, this can really, whirl up a windstorm and where somebody wants you to come back into their life for a reconciliation. Okay? So you may have this person that you broke up with try to come back into your life and reconcile with you, especially if the breakup was recent. But on your end, Taurus, I definitely feel like it's permanent and I feel like you're sticking to yourself and you're sticking to what your intuition is telling you, that independence right now is something that's going to be really good for you. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my Cancer gang? Messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 441 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Cancer gang, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening? Cancer, the overall energy for you guys here is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So you can be dealing possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy is the Death card. Heyo. You may be seeing the number synchronicity, Cancer, 555, which means massive and major changes occurring your way. In regards to who you're dealing with, Cancer, we got here the Five of Wands, and the outcome that's present, Cancer, is the Hangman card. So, Cancer, you may be dealing with a Pisces, a Scorpio, or possibly a fellow Cancer, or possibly as well an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. From what I'm seeing in your current situation right now, I think that emotionally you have been so emotional for so long to the point where it's like, I need a break from my feelings. That's kind of the vibe that I feel coming through in the next 24 hours, where you're kind of focused right now on being in a more lighthearted energy, being in a more positive mood, instead of allowing things to emotionally drain you. You're tired of dealing with negative emotions such as frustration, such as temporary sadness, and things of that nature. You just want to be on a very cool, calm, and collected level. And I do feel like for a good amount of you guys, you're actually achieving and reaching this enlightenment coming forth. In the next coming of days, you may notice a shift happening in your energy, Cancer, possibly moving into the weekend. Just a little bit of a prediction coming up for you. You may feel this enlightenment that comes towards you, which is like, wait a second, you know, I'm allowed to feel what I need to feel, but I could also release what I feel. I think you're going to start to learn how to properly release your emotions rather than hold on to them. Because, excuse me, here's the thing about Cancers. It can be a challenge for us sometimes to release our emotions, because what happens is instead of feeling them, we can sulk in them, okay? And that's something that I've been guilty of, just as well as plenty of other Cancers have been guilty of as well. So if we sulk in our emotions, we're not releasing our emotions. What we actually end up doing is we're staying there. We're keeping ourselves in that low vibration. But if we allow ourselves to feel them and to process them and to understand why, or the reason why we feel that way, when we go about understanding it and feeling it and knowing that this is meant to be released, instead of sulking in it, we can allow ourselves to say, all right, I need to feel this, I need to understand this, I need to let myself go through what I need to go through, and then I need to decide that no longer am I going to let these emotions control my life. We always have to go back to the understanding of that we are in control. So when we do it that way versus just sulking in our feelings, we actually get shit done. We go in with the intention of understanding that we're allowed to feel the way we feel, but once we get through it, we have to do better. We have to let that emotion go and decide to focus on something more positive and beneficial in our life, okay? So I like that a lot, and I see you guys kind of achieving that moving forward into the weekend energies from the next 24 hours into the weekend energies. Thank you, okay? So that looks good. That looks absolutely good. And I'm glad to see that change coming in, because I'm guilty of it. I used to be a sulker. I used to sulk in my feelings all the time and never do anything about it. And then I realized my feelings are my responsibility, just as much as my happiness, just as much as my life. So I learned that I had to be responsible for my feelings. I had to allow myself to feel them, I had to allow myself to go through them, and then I had to allow myself to release them by recognizing that now it's time for me to focus my energy on something that is better and more beneficial to my happiness and well-being, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my Leo gang? Messages for Leo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 508 in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Leo gang, let's go ahead and get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through, man. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening? Leo, your overall energy here is the Six of Pentacles. Hello. Thank you so much, Starlight, Starbite, or whoa. That was a tongue twister. Starlight, Starbright. Thank you for the 333. Much appreciated. I appreciate you, and keep it popping. One love. Thank you so much, my love. I appreciate that. Keep it popping as well, and thank you for that donation. So getting back into it, my Lion gang, your overall energy here is the Six of Pentacles. You can be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy here is the Ten of Wands. The person you're dealing with is the Fool card, and the outcome that's present is the Eight of Wands. So Leo, you may be connecting with an Aries, or possibly another Leo or Sagittarius. So from what I'm feeling for your reading, I think that we all get to a point of being burnt out. The Ten of Wands is usually an energy of you being so drained on an emotional level, on a physical level, you're burnt out. Eventually, we all get to a point of being burnt out. And the next step to be able to rejuvenate ourselves is to allow ourselves to just let go of all the weight we're carrying. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes in life, we carry so much weight on our backs, so much weight on our shoulders, that is unnecessary, that we don't need to carry with us. But we allow the burdens of life to continue to just be right on our backs each and every single day. We walk with what is called our baggage. And when we realize, while going through our own journeys in life, when we start to realize that baggage only has power because we're the ones bringing it with us, there's a big, big, big shift when you realize that. The truth of the situation is that baggage is only baggage if you decide to bring it with you. If you go to the airport and you forgot your luggage, that's basically the situation. If you want to bring your bags to the airport, then you're going to bring what you have wherever you're going. If you don't bring a bag with you to the airport, you're not bringing shit where you're going, and you're starting something new. Possibly you're going to buy some new clothes because you forgot your baggage, right? So ultimately, guys, we don't need to bring it unless we choose to bring it. And that's a major recognition within itself. So from what I'm feeling here for you, Aries, there's this energy of, I'm done carrying my fucking bag, or not Aries, excuse me, Leo. I'm done carrying my baggage. I'm done allowing my baggage to follow me. And with the Fool card here and the Eight of Wands here, you're moving towards deciding to be more lighthearted and projecting more lighthearted energies. You're deciding to say, it's time for me to create something new. It's time for me to create something new, you know? And not allow everything of my past to come with me, but it's time for some new fucking memories. Damn straight it is. Guys, we were born, okay? And we were put here to experience the present moment, not to consistently be reliving our past. We are here to experience the present moment each and every single day. For the 518 people that are in this chat right now, what you're experiencing is your present moment. This is not the past. This is not the future. This is the present moment. And that's what's important to always experience. Because your present moment is where you're making memories. Your past is where you're exploring your past memories. But your present moment is where you make them. So it's time to make some new memories, okay? And it's time to enjoy that release of your baggage that no longer needs to be carried with you. Because we can only choose to carry our baggage if we choose to. So guys, let's choose not to carry it. Let's choose to create some new memories and get ourselves a shopping day and buy a new fucking bag. All right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my air signs. What do we got coming through for my Gemini gang? Yes, it is for Gemini here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right? Messages for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 528 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated, man. What's cracking for the Gemini gang? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Gemini people, let's see what we got coming through, man. Gemini, the overall energy for you guys here is the Star card. You can be connecting possibly here with an Aquarius for some. Your current energy is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Three of Wands, and the outcome that's present is the Tower card in reverse. Oh yes, by the way, happy birthday to my Gemini gang. I hope you guys are having a fantastic season. Okay, let's get into it, man. So, Gemini, you may be dealing with an Aquarius, you may be dealing with a Scorpio. From what I'm feeling so far about this reading, I do feel that some of you here may be doubting how do I want to put this into words? You may be doubting your fate right now into things getting better. Some of you Geminis, and I'm not saying all, of course, take it how it resonates. Some of you Geminis right now may be feeling like your happiness hasn't directly came in yet. Because the thing about the Three of Wands is the Three of Wands is like a person who's waiting for the sun to come in, a person who's waiting to be happy. But the truth is that you can't wait to be happy. You're going to be waiting forever. When you wait to be happy, that's like waiting for something that's never going to come, because you cannot claim happiness without action. You cannot get anything without doing something. You get what I'm saying, right? In order to be able to obtain happiness, you have to be able to actually put forth the action and effort to obtain the happiness you desire. So I feel for some of you Geminis here, it's like you've been waiting for such a long time to be happy, and then you started to realize, oh shit, I need to put in work to actually be happy. Now here's the real thing. You can find happiness outside of yourself, right? But that's temporary happiness. You can find happiness in money. You can find happiness in a job, in friends, in people, right? In wealth. But the true happiness is happiness that comes from within. Happiness that comes from inside, right? The contentment of who you are and the life that you're living, and allowing yourself to go within and experience that type of happiness. That's true happiness right then and there. But in order to be able to activate it, you have to be ready to put forth effort. Nothing can come from nothing. So if there are no actions, how can you get what you desire? Now, with the outcome that's present here, we do have the Tower card in reverse, and that is paired up with the Star card. From what I'm seeing here for you, Gemini, I do feel like you're deciding now, or not deciding, but you're more so becoming aware now of the fact that you're not going to wake up one day and just be happy. You're not going to wake up one day and just have a great life in front of you. You're just recognizing now, I need to put in a lot of work and effort, and I got to prioritize my happiness to live the life that I truly desire to live. And as you're recognizing this, you guys are starting to come up with this game plan to really be living your best life right now. And I am here for it every fucking second of the day. I really like to see this energy, Gemini, as you guys are now deciding to really create and construct a plan to put yourself in the best position you can to live your best life. I see you prioritizing your happiness. I see you putting in the work to live your best life. I see you deciding to create a better environment for yourselves. And ultimately, things are looking good and positive. I don't know what it is that triggered you exactly to wake up and to really put in action. But ultimately here, from what I'm feeling for you, Gemini, you're putting in a lot of work right now to be living your best life. And I'm truly proud of you. Once again, I don't know what triggered you here to really push you to do this. But remember, nothing comes when there's no action. But when there's action, everything comes forward. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Virgo gang? Messages for Virgo here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on? For the 518 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's get one more shuffle, guys, and see what we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening? Virgo, the overall energy for you people here is the Ace of Cups. You can be connecting possibly here with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Your current energy, Virgo, is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The person you're dealing with here is the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the outcome that's present, Virgo, is the Empress card in reverse. So from what I'm seeing for you guys, it does definitely feel to me that right now, when it comes towards love and romance, a lot of you guys are not feeling very faithful. And not faithful in the sense of not being loyal to a person. You just don't really have a lot of faith that maybe it's coming your way. Some of you Virgos right now may feel that love is something that is difficult to obtain, or that a good relationship is something that's difficult to have. Now, we got to remember, that sentence I just said right there, believing that love is hard and believing that it's hard to find the right person, that's a belief system. And when you follow up with a belief system, what ends up happening is that becomes your reality. We have to remember at every given time that what we believe to be true is what we shall perceive. Because we don't attract what we want, we attract who we are. We attract our beliefs, okay? We attract our vibration. So who we are, what we believe in, what we think is going to happen is what we're ultimately going to end up manifesting, okay? So if you believe that love is hard, then you are going to manifest the probability of finding another person will be difficult. So we have to remember that we got to rewrite our story. We have to rewrite what we align our beliefs with. So if we believe that love is hard, we are going to have a hard time in our love experience. We're going to have a hard time meeting people. But if we rewrite that story and recognize that love is abundant, guys, think about it from this perspective, and it's fucking true. Love is honestly abundant. Do you know married people in your life? Your parents, your aunties and your uncles, your friends, people walking on the street. Do you know married people in your life? Do you know people who are in love in your life? Do you know people who are starting families in your life? Love is abundant. You've seen love all around you growing up your entire life. You definitely know somebody who's in love. You definitely do. You'll see it on the street. You go outside and you see a happy couple walking together. Or you see a happy married couple walking with their baby. Love is abundant. It is all around you. It is all around you. And the thing is that if you believe that it is hard to obtain that, when it's all around you, then you're aligning yourself with a belief that is honestly so far out than from what is the actual truth of reality. Love is everywhere. Love is abundant. Love exists. So why not you? Why can't you be loved? Why can't someone find you? Or why are you not with somebody? Because you got to remember, you may be making it hard with that belief to find the right person. Rewrite your story. Love is easy. Love is easy. It is easy to find a person who's right for you. It is easy to find your soulmate. It is easy to fall in love with somebody and for somebody to love you. Because at the end of the day, it usually all comes down to your worthiness. Do you feel worthy about yourself or not? The reason why you may think love is hard is because you may think that you're hard to love because you don't accept 110% of who you are. Let's talk about that. You may believe love is hard because you don't accept that you're 100% worthy. You may think that it's hard for people to love you. So that may be why you think love is hard. It can all come back to your worth. So we got to remember that. We got to remember that. It all comes back to your worth. So anyways, man, the way that I'm seeing this reading, rewrite your story, Virgo. You're not hard to love. You're easy to love. I love a lot of my Virgo people. I fucking love Virgos. I do. I really do. You're not hard to love at all. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of a beautiful relationship. You are worthy of a happy and healthy marriage. You are worthy of it all. And I want you to remind yourself of that each and every single day. I want you to remind yourself of that each and every single fucking day. When you wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror and love yourself. Say, hey, I love you. I appreciate you. I cherish you. You are worthy in this world. Each and every single day, do that shit. And rewrite your story, recognizing that it's not hard for somebody to love you and it's not hard to find love because love is abundant. Always remember that. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my water signs. What do we got coming through for my Scorpio gang, okay? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 586 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It is much appreciated. Messages for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Scorpio gang, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, man. What do we got going on? Scorpio, the overall energy for you guys here is the 10 of Swords. You can be connecting possibly here with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Your current energy, Scorpio, is the Sun in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the 9 of Swords. And the outcome that's present here is the 8 of Swords in reverse. That's a lot of swords. Shit. You may be connecting with an air sign or something because that's a lot of fucking swords, Scorpio. Nonetheless, man, getting into your reading, the Sun in reverse, you can be connecting with a Leo. You had to end a situation with somebody and you were definitely unhappy about it. But I think that no matter how unhappy you are that you ended a situation with somebody, you knew it was the best thing for you to do for yourself. So, Scorpio, even if you're unhappy, even if it hurt, even if it sucked letting somebody go, why do you feel so much better after you did it? Why do you feel no more, like, why are you no longer stuck in your head overthinking if you made the right decision or not? Even though it may have hurt, by you letting go of somebody, it genuinely felt right. It genuinely felt like the right decision for you to make. Despite all of the taunting you had coming up with this decision and making this decision, you now start to recognize that even some of the toughest decisions may be the best decisions for you. Sometimes we may be in love with a person and care about them so much, and we know that they're not good enough for us. Like, we understand that we're deserving of something better, and it can be hard letting them go. But sometimes you just gotta do it. Sometimes you just gotta let that person go, and then you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I actually feel so much better about this situation. I didn't think I would feel better, but I do feel better because I now acknowledge that I was meant to do this. I was meant to go somewhere else. So from what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, this is you acknowledging at first you thought it would be hard to let somebody go, but you knew that you were worthy and you knew that you were deserving of someone else. And the moment you finally did it, all of that struggle, all of that worry you had about making a mistake had faded away completely because there are no mistakes when you make your own decisions. And that is a very big quote I want you to remember. There are no mistakes when you make your own decisions. Point blank, period. and you made that decision for a damn reason. Okay? Validate yourself, baby. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Thank you so much for the $9.99 donation. Let me see, Maureen Nicholas, thank you so much. Oh, you a Scorpio. Shout out my Scorpio gang. Thank you so much for that donation, my love. It is much appreciated, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So my water signs are done, going all the way to my fire signs. What do we got coming through for my beautiful Sagittarius gang? Messages for the Saggy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Oh my God, Sagittarius. It is 3:33 p.m. where I'm at. Hell yeah, baby. 3:33 p.m. Oh, baby. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Ooh, I like it, man. It's the Trinity, baby. It's the Trinity. Thank you so much, Starlight, for the 222. God bless you as well, my dear. Thank you for that donation. It's the Trinity. So you're coming into alignment with something big, Sagittarius. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I'm feeling the vibe, bro. I'm feeling the vibe. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, let's take a look and see what's going on. You're coming in alignment with something that resonates with your soul, your spirit, and your being. Oh, baby. Let's get it. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Sagittarius, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Let's get one more shuffle, Sag, and see what we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff, man. What's going on? Sagittarius, the overall energy here is the Ace of Swords. You can be connecting here possibly with a air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, okay? Your current energy, Saggy, is the 8 of Cups in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the 2 of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present here is the Star card. Oh, yeah. Definitely coming into alignment right now. The universe knows you're meant for someone else. You now know you're meant for someone else. And it's starting to happen. It's starting to happen. You're coming into alignment with somebody quicker than you thought that you would have. So for some of you Saggies here, even if this doesn't resonate right now, I am seeing that if you were recently in a relationship and you walked away, you're about to walk towards, okay, the person you're meant to be with. This is soulmate energy coming forth for you. So for Sagittarius is here, who were recently involved in a breakup, or were recently, and recent could be a couple months ago, okay, or recently had a breakup, whatever. For Sagittarians here, when you walked away from this person, you have now started to see that you are coming into alignment with somebody new. You walked away from a relationship recognizing that this was not where you were supposed to be. And now you are heading towards, whether you consciously know it or not, where you're supposed to be. So I am seeing that my Sagittarian people that this resonates to, you're walking into alignment with your soulmate. You walked away from somebody who you may have thought was your soulmate for the longest of time. You came to the recognition that they're not, and you decided to take a risk. You decided to say, I know my person's out there. And by taking that risk and taking that initiative and taking that action, the universe is steering you and directing you towards that soulmate, Sagittarius. I like this reading a lot for you. Because for those of you that took a chance, you are now getting into alignment with what it is you risked it all for. And it's looking pretty damn good. Okay? So I am seeing my Sagittarius people who knew they weren't with their soulmate and knew their soulmate was still out there. I see you finally coming into alignment with that person, meeting that person, and I like that you took action, because in life, sometimes we all need a little bit of risks. And risks tend to have a pretty great fucking payoff. I like it, Saggy. That's looking pretty damn good, okay? Take it how it resonates, if it resonates in your life. If it don't resonate, drop it, see what happens, okay? This shit may end up resonating, not even just in the next 24 hours. This might apply to you possibly in July. You never know, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. I like that reading a lot, man. My air sign, my water signs are done, my fire signs are done. Going to my air signs, what do we got coming through for my Aquarius gang? Messages for Aquarius here. Thank you so much, Alicia, for the $9.99. Hi, Anthony, Team Aquarius here. My best friend is a Cancer, and she's an amazing person. I love your readings always. That's awesome. Shout out to you and your Cancer best friend. Much appreciated. And thank you for that donation, my love. Thank you so much. All right? Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. For the 543 people in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you all for coming out. You guys are much appreciated. Messages for Aquarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Aqua. Let's get this last shuffle and see what we got going on. Hopefully we got some awesome stuff now. Aquarius, The overall energy for you guys here is the Hangman card. So you can be connecting with a Pisces. You also may be an Aquarius Pisces cusp, okay? So you can be an in-betweener there for some of you, all right? Your current energy, Aquarius, is the Ace of Swords in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Four of Wands or the Four of Swords. And the outcome that's present is the Sun card in reverse. So from what I'm seeing for you, Aquarius, you can be connecting with a Leo or possibly a Pisces. You're not stuck anymore. I don't think you're stuck. I think you're getting unstuck. If that would be a title of a video, it would be called Getting Unstuck. Someone here has had power over you. I feel like their silence has had power over you. And you have been waiting and waiting and waiting in hopes to hear back from somebody, but they weren't. They weren't communicating. I think this was you waiting on somebody, hoping that maybe things could work out. But now you're recognizing that silence speaks volumes. Silence is an answer. Silence is an answer. So with all that being said, you're allowing yourself to say, I'm done being stuck on this connection. I'm done being waiting on somebody. I'm done being stuck. I'm deciding to be unstuck. Ace of Swords in reverse. I'm going to take that silence and understand the answer. The answer of silence is that this person doesn't want to be a part of whatever it is the two of you had. So with that recognition being there, and with you understanding that silence is an answer, you're like, I'm done chasing. I'm done waiting. I'm done sitting around allowing myself to be stuck on somebody, especially somebody who's not making any sort of actions or moves towards me. You're allowing yourself to say, I've been so unhappy for such a long time, waiting for somebody to come back into my life, when ultimately waiting was the wrong decision. So by getting unstuck here, Aquarius, what you're now doing is not only just prioritizing your happiness, but you're allowing yourself to have other opportunities out here in the world. I say this message all the time, but this message is so valid and accurate. Never wait on somebody who's not waiting on you. Never ever do it. Because what you're doing is ultimately wasting your time, and you're also pushing away the other opportunities that want to manifest into your life when it comes towards love and romance. So enjoy the new opportunities that head your way. Continue to let go of this connection. Continue to let go of this person. Their silence was an answer all along. And allow yourself to continue prioritizing your happiness, Aquarius, and enjoy the new opportunities that will come your way. They will. I don't know when they'll come your way. I don't know what exactly will come your way, but opportunities in romance always come, and you will meet another person. So when that individual comes forward for you, enjoy that new connection. Never waste your time waiting on the old one. Okay? Silence speaks volumes, baby. And no longer are you going to allow yourself to be stuck, you're getting unstuck. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. I like it, man. I like it a lot. There was a donation, so give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for the $4.99 donation. Shooting respect and good vibes your way from this Sagittarius. Thank you so much, Cynthia. I appreciate that. Shout out my Sagittarian gang, and shout out you. Thank you for that donation. It is much love as well as that compliment, okay? All right, man. Last but not least, let's get into it. What is cracking for my beautiful Capricorn? Let's see what we got going on. Message for Cappy here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. By the way, Capricorn, your June mid-month is uploaded today. Feel free to give it a check out after this video, all right? Messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Messages for Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Capricorn peeps, let's get one last shuffle and see what messages we got coming through. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. What's happening, what's cracking-lacking, and what's popping, okay? Let's see what we got going on. Capricorn, the overall energy for you guys here is the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So you can be dealing with an earth sign here, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Your current energy, Cappy, is the Five of Wands in reverse. The person you're dealing with is the Seven of Cups in reverse. And the outcome that's present is the Knight of Pentacles. So from what I'm seeing for you, Capricorn, this energy is really about you letting go of the negative energy that's kind of been stirred up within yourself. I really do feel you getting into a more grounded and stable position when it comes towards your emotions. You're not letting your emotions taunt you anymore. You're not letting people affect you and rile you up anymore. You're not letting people have any sort of influence over your energy. Your energy is simply being preserved by yourself right now, and that is something that's really important to see. Because when you preserve your own energy and you don't let other people have an effect on it, then basically you are living in your own way, your way or the highway. Nobody else has an influence, and that's something fantastic to see. So from what I'm feeling here for you, Capricorn, there may have been people who have been influencing your energy lately. There may have been people who have been bugging you lately and just bothering the crap out of you. But right now, I just feel like you're not letting anybody take control. You are 100% in control of your emotional health, and you're not allowing anybody to sway it or influence it in any sort of way. It feels good. You're finding stability in your emotions, and you're also finding stability in regards to recognizing that it's a choice to accept any energy that somebody gives you. If somebody gives you an attitude, it's a choice for whether or not to be mad or whether or not to let it go. If somebody says something mean to you, you can either believe what they said, even though it's clearly not true, or you can just recognize that you know yourself and you know what's true for you, and that's just that. Okay, so ultimately, Cappy, I really do feel you guys here getting into a more stable place when it comes towards your emotions, getting more grounded, and with this level-headed energy you're falling into, nobody's going to have an influence over you, and it's feeling fucking beautiful. That seems to be a cycle that you're entering into moving forward into the next week or so. So that's a really good cycle to be a part of because you feel good, okay? And nobody has that influence or that power. Beautiful, 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 man. I like that a lot. And it is true, guys, you know? For example, let's say someone says something about you. They say something mean about you. And obviously, when someone says something mean about you, it's obviously usually not true, right? So we have a choice to believe their lie that they just said to us, or we have a choice to be like, hey, I know myself, and what you said was utter bullshit, so why am I going to be mad about it? You know, I know who I am. I know what I go through. I know what I stand for. Who are you to fucking tell me? You know what I'm saying? That's the energy we got to tap into, man. We have a choice every day of how we react to how people treat us. And if people treat us in a negative way, we could react negative and add fuel to a fire, or we can remember that we are in charge of our energy and our vibration. And we could say, you know what? That don't resonate with me, so I don't really care. And you could simply let it go and carry on with your day. Okay? I like that. I like it a lot, man. Nonetheless, bro, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for coming out to the daily reading today. I truthfully appreciate it. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Nora, much appreciated as well. Thank you guys for coming out, man. Shout out to all of you for being here every day. You guys are fucking awesome. For everybody that comes out here each and every single day, Monday through Friday, always showing love and support. Thank you so much for that. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate your support each and every single day. For those of you that sent in a donation today, no matter what the price was, thank you so much for your donation. It is totally appreciated. It is very kind and it helps. So for anybody who sent in any donations, thank you so much. You guys are amazing as well. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the daily today. I hope you guys had yourselves a good one. And yeah, man, we'll be back here tomorrow to do the same old thing. If anybody is interested, by the way, I just wanted to put the announcement out there. I am still working on the June mid-month readings, so please be patient with me, guys. They should be out before June 15th. If you're a Capricorn, a Gemini, a Leo, or a Cancer, feel free to check out your reading as those 4 readings are out so far. And tomorrow, I plan to do more, okay? So I got 8 more readings left for the mid-months. Bear with me. Give me some time. I'm going to get those out to you as soon as I possibly can, all right? But nonetheless, man, thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for loving and supporting me. I love each and every single one of you, and I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic day. I'm going to go relax for the rest of my day and enjoy myself as well. Much love, guys. Have an awesome one, and have a good time. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.